I will kill you. I will murder you. I will devour your soul.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the podcast of Stuff and Things.
That's what it's called.
My name's Sean Parenti.
I'm Anthony Parenti.
We're brothers,
Yep.
and we're making a podcast.
So that's what this is.
It's called the Podcast of Stuff and Things.
We're talking about stuff and things.
Today, we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons,
That's a game.
of funness. We're also talking about DC's television universe,
The extremely complicated television universe.
as well as Life is Strange, Deadpool, and...
Can we pause real quick? Life is Strange. Let's just pause on that.
Okay, the pausing is done.
Okay, you can keep going.
We're also talking about Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. I'm excited.
Okay, anyway. So first off, Dungeons and Dragons, D&D. We had a session recently.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You were the DM.
I was the DM. It was a pretty good session. I like it. I had a lot of notes. Crap ton of papers. I was very unorganized.
You were unorganized.
Yeah, I was super unorganized. You see me when I was giving you guys that letter,
Oh, yeah.
and that guy was searching around in his bag just for an excuse for me to look through the binder.
Yeah.
It was actually under the binder. So, in case
Interesting.
Yep. Interesting fact for you there.
Well, my character
Was a butt.
was a
I
bad A. He was an illithid, which is not a playable race, but we made it playable.
Yep.
And he was awesome. He was a sorcerer. We're still pretty low level,
You're level 3.
but I have a couple cool spells.
What kind of spells you got? You got fly? I mean, no, that's a 4th level spell, I think. Or 3rd, I don't know. What do you got?
Well, I got burning...
You said you had invisibility, I think?
Yep.
And, of course, burning hands. Let me guess all of them. Invisibility, burning hands, magic missile.
Yeah. I think that's all of the... I might have one more. But I think most of the rest of them are cantrips.
Oh, okay. Cool. When do you get new cantrips?
I don't know. I feel like maybe next level or the level after that. Or maybe a level after that. Or even after that.
Or even after that.
Like level 20 maybe I'll get some more cantrips.
Yeah. We're probably not going to get to level 20.
I hope we could go on.
Yeah.
I hope it's a longer game. Usually our games are pretty short. Like up to level 5 or something.
Yep.
I want to go to like 10, 15.
20.
20. 35.
What, isn't 20 the max?
In the book it's max.
Okay.
Like they don't tell you what to do after 20.
But you can go further.
I'm pretty sure you can go.
Can you buy other books to get higher levels?
I don't know. There's no more player handbooks for 5th edition.
But you can't. I want to get the DM guide, the
Oh,
Dungeon
yeah?
Master guide, because I feel like that'd be useful.
What was the other thing? I want to get the monster manual. That's what I want.
And in the game we were playing, I was making up all the monsters, which I don't know how many monsters. We fought 2.
Well,
Yeah, there were 2 encounters.
Well, if you're a paladin and you stop doing your oath, that's actually a thing.
Your oath.
Yeah, you can
Wait, well, hold on. What's the oath?
the oath. You do an oath,
To your god, your deity.
or to a thing like justice. You do an oath of
Oh,
justice.
like doctors.
What?
Like doctors, they have an oath to
Yeah,
help people.
or it can be whatever you want.
I
It
don't
could
know.
be an oath of murdering the people that killed your family or something.
Like you? Hold on. What character? What class did you play for Odin?
Odin was a paladin.
Oh, is that what you were talking about, or a cleric?
I was talking about a paladin.
Okay, so that's what you did.
So if you break your oath, it's actually a thing, and I think it's in the DM guide.
what happens?
There's a specific way to play the class.
What, really?
Yeah,
That's cool. I like that.
yeah.
Anyway, back to the session that we did. There were 2 encounters. One of them you fought an elemental creature, and I made that up. I had the stats written down and everything, but I also made up the kobold stats. The kobold.
Oh yeah, we did murder those things pretty well.
Yeah, you murdered those guys pretty quick. I don't know, there were 5 of them, or how many were there? 4?
I don't remember the first encounter with the elemental. That thing took one of our party out,
Yeah,
unconscious.
and for the first half hour of the game, that's good DMing right there.
Okay, that's called harsh gaming right there.
Oh, okay. Right. I mean, you guys got him back to life. I feel like the story is going to be pretty cool. I got a lot planned. And there are a lot of secrets that are yet to be revealed. That I'm surprised you guys haven't figured out yet.
Like, why haven't we figured it out yet?
I'm just surprised you guys didn't figure it out. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like if I say something about it, you're going to know what it is.
Okay.
Okay?
I want to know now.
Like, for both things.
For both things?
There are two
things?
big secrets that I feel like are pretty obvious.
And, like, whenever we find them, are we going to be like, holy
I
crap.
feel like you will. I feel like... No, hold on, I can't say that.
Okay.
I was about to say something and you would have known. You would have been spoiled. That would have been bad. I cut myself.
And then we're going to replay a campaign we did
Mm-hmm.
soon with different people.
Yes. My first campaign, actually, the Pregor campaign is like what I like to call it. Which is what we call it. It doesn't have a name. It's just because that's the city name, Pregor. Something I made up.
And I'm going to have to like go through it and like already know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And not spoil it for anyone.
Yeah, we're doing it for so the new players can experience it. And I don't know. Why are we doing the same campaign?
I don't know. It was your suggestion.
Yeah. It's just I don't think I'm interested to see how they'll react to the same storyline. Because I feel like you guys took me off guard a lot of the time in that campaign about what you guys did. Like when you were going to the Lamerfield Castle, I expected you guys to just slaughter those suckers. But you didn't. You talked to them.
We eventually killed him.
Mm-hmm. You eventually killed him. And that whole thing with Athena about how she was getting tortured, I expected you guys to just walk in, but I had to add her screams in there so you guys would be compelled to go find her. I think that's the thing about NPCs in D&D is you can't make them you can't force them into the party. You gotta have the players go find the NPCs on their own free will.
And if they want them to be in the party.
You'll notice at Pregor campaign, Athena was always trying to leave.
Oh.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys want her to stay more.
Athena was a really good character.
Mm-hmm.
And she's returning for this campaign.
And I think part of the reason that you wanted her to stay was because, you killed her father, but...
Oh, yeah. I killed Athena's father, and...
Okay, that was awesome.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know it was her father, and then she was, super,
I feel like we gotta explain the whole story now.
Go for it.
Okay, so basically, they, got invited to a party of the king of Pregor. You can feel free to help me out with this.
Okay.
And basically, they, the party, the PCs, they were framed for the king's murder by the guards, and in their escape...
There were some guards that thought we killed the king, and they were going to fight us. So I just started killing. and
as soon as he killed him, he realized that it was her father. Except he didn't know it was her father. He just knew it was some guy who, had a daughter.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, crap. And then later on, we met Athena, and it was revealed I killed her. The guy I killed was her father.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, crap, I can't tell her about that.
Mm-hmm.
But then another one of the PCs totally...
He sold you out.
He sold me out, and then Athena hated me for the rest of the game.
Not the rest of the game, the entire game.
But then at the end, I made up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I sacrificed my character's life to save Athena, which was awesome.
That was pretty epic.
And my wallpaper just changed to Athena.
Oh, yeah, I drew that.
We'll throw up a picture right now of Athena that Anthony drew.
I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was. Crap. Let me think. Keep talking.
I feel like no one's going to remember our names. I feel like we have pretty similar voices.
Yeah, we do have similar voices. Do we?
Maybe.
Do you want to say our names again?
Let's say our names again. I'm Sean.
I'm Anthony.
We call him the Ant sometimes.
That's on my book bag. Or you can call me DM if you want.
Call you DM?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we talked about the Pregor campaign. That was my first campaign. It had a cool story, I feel like. Oh yeah, I was going to say your character had a dynamic change throughout the game.
Yeah.
He changed his...
He was a paladin, but his oath was to bring vengeance.
He worshipped the god of... the deity of someone who I forgot. Angrid.
Yeah, and then we ended up finding the god and killing him.
Yep.
Which was so awesome.
That was pretty cool. That was a good campaign. And then we did the new campaign. sometime, like last week.
Last week's session was my favorite we've ever done.
Oh, yeah?
It was really fun.
That's definitely saying something.
And I feel like I was in character, and everyone else was... All the parties' names starts with the letter H.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Harris, Hegan, and Hessian. It's super hard to remember.
I think it's pronounced Hessian.
Hessian?
Yeah, that's how I'm pronouncing it.
I don't know. I think it's Hessian.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him. I think it's Hessian. I got all the names memorized. I know them all. I knew them right when you guys started.
What the heck? I didn't.
Because I already knew that Patrick was going to be playing Hegan,
mm-hmm.
and I knew you were playing Harris, so I already knew those.
See, the idea is my character is an Illithid, and he was, thrown out of his Illithid family because he was a sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't have a name.
Yep.
So he had to find a name. And
Harris.
the idea is he just found a name somewhere, the name Harris. And he doesn't have a last name, it's just Harris.
I don't think, have the other two people made their last names yet?
I don't know. Maybe? Where's their character sheets?
I don't know. I think they're over there.
They probably don't.
Yeah, I don't think they do. They should make
Maybe Jacob does. I feel like Jacob might.
I feel like they are pretty deep characters. They're pretty cool characters.
Where are they? I kind of want to go
They're
get
right
them.
over there. And I'll keep talking about the campaign, which was awesome. It was pretty good. It was only my third time DMing.
Because I've DM'd before.
And one of my DMing times, the second time I DM'd was online. And I feel like when we're online, I feel like I'm not compelled to make it as cool. You know what I mean?
DMing online is way harder than in real life.
I just feel like online, I'm not as into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot easier, I feel like, when you've got actual people with you, and you can go off of them.
As opposed to just, video chat.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier in person. Are you going to open those up and look through?
They don't have last names.
Oh, okay.
I looked at them.
That was quick. I didn't see you do that. So yeah, I feel like the campaign, it went well. It has a cool story and secrets that you guys don't know yet that I'm really excited about revealing, but I can't do it yet. I gotta wait.
I'm excited.
I gotta wait.
We're playing tomorrow.
I've got some big twists coming next session. I think it's gonna be cool.
Okay.
I've got a few ideas I still gotta write down.
I'm ready.
But it's gonna be cool.
Okay.
I hope it's gonna be cool.
Okay, now let's move on. We're talking about DC shows.
Here we go.
Arrow. Arrow came on last week.
Yeah.
Roy made his return.
Okay, yeah. Roy made his return.
Roy was cool.
Let me tell you what I think about Roy's return. Okay?
Please do.
First of all, I like Roy a lot. Okay? I think he's one of the best characters on the show besides Oliver. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's the coolest character besides Oliver.
I think it's weird, did he just, borrow Thea's costume?
Yeah, okay. Let's not talk about that yet. I'm still explaining what I think about his return. Okay, first of all, I was really excited when Roy was coming back. I was super excited because I like Roy a lot. But then he came back and he was he didn't do anything. He was there for no reason, and that's stupid. If you're going to bring a character back, bring him back for story reasons. And it felt like he was kind of part of the story, but he was kind of just there, too.
Like on The Flash, they brought back Eobard Thawne. And
when they brought back Eobard Thawne, I was when they brought back Harrison, I wasn't excited. I was like, oh, crap, that's not going to be good. They finished this story. What are they going to do? And they brought him back, and it was freaking bad. They made him part of the story, and it worked.
Yeah, Harrison is easily my favorite character.
Let me say this, too, about Flash. I feel like bringing back an enemy is a classic comic book thing. And it works for Flash.
Have they brought back
Because Flash feels like a comic book show. Arrow does not feel like a comic book show.
Arrow,
I feel like in Season 1 and Season 2, established itself as a very, a serious, kind of grounded, thing. Okay? And then in Season 3,
they had a lot of problems with Season 3. One, the budget was catching up to them.
Yeah.
And then they brought in, magic and stuff.
That magic stuff, that should not be in the world of Arrow. I don't like that.
Well, if, the Flash is in the same universe.
It is.
And, when Diggle and Flash met, it was super fun.
That was funny, yeah. I will say that I like the crossovers. I like all of the crossovers they do.
When did Flash come into Arrow? Season 3?
I think it's even Season 2. I'm pretty sure. Because I don't remember when did his show start? Was it Season 3?
I think it might have been Season 3.
I don't even know. Flash is really good.
Flash is... I really hope it stays good after Season 2. Because Arrow has not.
Well, Arrow had some good episodes. The only good thing about Season 3 was really Roy.
There were some good things about season 3. Like
And
do you remember the mid-season finale?
Where Oliver died.
Oliver straight up died.
Spoilers! That was cool.
That was awesome.
That episode was good. The episode...
Okay, but the new episode of Arrow.
I was back... Roy. They brought him back for no reason. It was stupid.
I liked it.
Let me talk about freaking Black Canary for a second.
Oh my goodness.
Black
Jeez.
Canary? Remember that time when
Laurel Black Canary, that is.
You remember that time she did something last episode? Because I definitely do not.
Yeah, she's a useless character.
She's a useless character. She's just there to go fight some bad guys and pretend to be wise. But like last season, she was crying her eyes out because she was drinking too much alcohol or something.
I don't like her character at all.
She's a butt. I didn't like her since season 1. Still don't like her, and I think they need to kill her off.
Season 3.
Here's what I think they need to. Hold on, no. I'll tell you in a minute.
Season 3, Thea got cool.
Thea did get cool.
Season 1 and 2, I thought Thea was stupid.
She was.
And annoying.
And season 3, she got cool. And then season 4, she's useless.
Yeah.
She's like Laurel. She doesn't do anything.
Okay, now let's also talk about Felicity.
Oh my goodness.
Felicity's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Everyone likes Felicity.
And she was a fan favorite for me in season 2.
She was funny.
And 1.
But then she was an extra first off.
Yeah.
Then she had to get thrown into like a
full cast.
A full role.
A full role. What's that word called?
A regular.
A regular, that's the word.
And it started off good, but then they had to get like serious moments. And I don't know if Emily Bett Ricard is that good of an actress.
She's not. And when she got an actor like Stephen Amell, you're just bringing him down. But Stephen Amell, he's hard to bring down. He's a good actor.
He is a very good actor.
Like that, like last episode, when he was talking to that shadow, the like hallucination thing. All those scenes on the island were good last episode.
Oh yeah.
Well, the problem is, they can't have them very long because they got so many subplots running, and they got to cut back to all them subplots. They got to cut back to Thea's bloodlust, and then they got to cut over to
the bloodlust. I saw this on a YouTube video.
Oh no, what is it?
Sarah's bloodlust.
What about it?
Remember they said Constantine cured it.
Yeah.
So why does she have it in Legends of Tomorrow?
Exactly.
It's kind of weird.
It is
Legends of Tomorrow is super good.
Now, first 2 episodes were not very good.
They were okay. Episode 3 was straight up amazing.
And I think it's the reason is because Rip Hunter and Sarah just went at it. They went together. They kicked butt.
Oh yeah, they were really good. And then you also had Ray and Martin Stein,
which were cool. I was actually surprised by.
Oh yeah, do you know? I also saw this on the same YouTube video.
Oh my!
I feel like we should link to this YouTube video now.
Okay, what is it? What are you saying?
When Roy was going through Hawkgirl's like system, and he says,
"Hold on, Roy, Harper?
No, not Roy. Ray.
Oh yeah,
the Atom. When he was going through her like system and breaking up those pieces.
Yeah,
and he said they didn't see him on a Titanic or something like that. He made a reference to Titanic.
Yes.
And Martin Stein apparently was in Titanic, the movie.
What? Really?
He was in it. Like, he was in James Cameron's Titanic.
I should really watch that movie. I'm not going to
Second most successful movie of all time.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. What was it? Crap. Oh, yeah. I was surprised by Brandon Routh, who plays the Atom, because he did really good acting.
Actually, I think Martin Stein is better. I
have to disagree.
Brennan is... I like him more. But I don't think he's as good of an actor.
Like, when he was talking to Martin, and Martin was giving him, like, that inspirational speech about how he remembered him.
Yeah.
He was, like, tearing up. And it looked good.
Yeah. Everyone, I still hate Captain Cold. And Heat Guy, whatever his name is.
Captain Cold had a cool moment last episode.
Oh, yeah.
He talked to his kid self, and his dad was there. His dad is a way better actor than him.
I don't know. I feel like that might be actually part of the character.
Who?
What he's like. How he sounds.
Oh, yeah, you think? But
and then also the worst character in the show by far.
Let's talk about him. That one guy whose name I don't know.
It's Jax. I'm pretty sure his name is Jax.
Whoever bonds with Martin Stein to become Firestorm. And let's talk about that costume for a second. That looks stupid. Straight up stupid. It's white, bright white and red, and it looks dumb. I remember back in Flash when the Firestorm got a costume, and it looked awesome. Remember that?
Did he actually? I don't think he had a costume.
He didn't have like a full-on costume, but that worked for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looked good, but then they go.
I really don't think they need costumes.
And where did he even get that costume?
I don't like Sarah's costume either in this.
I liked it at the beginning, but I feel like they need to put some on her arms, and they need to give her some more gray in there to mix it up a little bit. But the costumes are useless. And it was really cool this episode. Rip and Sarah were just going freaking killing A-bags. Well, they weren't killing. Sarah was killing. Rip Hunter wasn't killing. Let's talk about Rip Hunter. He's the best character on the show, by far.
I think he's the protagonist.
Main protagonist?
Yeah.
And I'll say,
and he killed for the first time.
oh yeah, he killed,
Vandal Savage.
Vandal Savage. That was awesome.
Vandal Savage.
He's a good actor.
He is. Vandal Savage?
Both of them.
Both of them.
I'm happy they had a scene.
And also, let's talk about this. Neil Druckmann is the director at Naughty Dog.
Yes.
For The Last of Us and Uncharted.
Both great games.
And he looks exactly like Vandal Savage.
Not exactly, but he looks a lot like Vandal
He looks
Savage.
exactly like
I
Vandal
wouldn't say
Savage.
exactly.
I'm going to put up a side-by-side image right now.
Is this a video?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. I want
audio, too.
I want to talk about Doctor Who for a second.
Okay, here we go.
Because Rory Pond, or I'm sorry, not Rory Pond, Rory Williams, Amy Pond should be named Amy Williams. And they got married, so I don't know why his name's still Williams, but the point is, he plays freaking Rip Hunter, and he's basically a Time Lord in the show. It's exactly like a Time Lord.
Okay, you're obsessed with Doctor Who. Let's move on.
And it's awesome. It makes me wish that he had been the Doctor instead of Matt Smith, actually.
What?
And that would have been awesome if Rory was the Doctor, and he was like that. Even he was Rip Hunter. If Rip Hunter was the Doctor, I'd watch the crap out of that.
You already watched the crap out of Doctor Who, so.
I don't watch the crap out of it. I haven't seen the new season yet.
Okay, let's move on.
Yet was the key word there.
Okay, so next on the list
Is
Life is Strange.
hold on, aren't we doing this one first?
Oh, yeah.
You're jumping ahead of yourself, yo. Let's segue into this.
Okay.
We were talking about DC shows. Let's talk about Flash on Supergirl, the show.
We watched 3 episodes of Supergirl.
3, really? I thought we watched 2.
2 or 3?
Okay. The point was, I'm pretty sure 2.
Okay, maybe.
I remember.
I thought it was 3.
I don't know, but the point is, those episodes sucked. I'll tell you what I like about the show. First of all, okay.
Please do.
The
The action sequences.
action sequences and the CGI, best on TV. No, okay. The CGI is the best on TV. The action sequences could be better, but I liked them a lot.
You know what I don't like?
Hold on, I'm not done with what I like.
Okay.
I also like Jimmy
Olsen?
I think he's cool.
I don't.
I'm saying it right now, I like Jimmy Olsen.
I don't know if I like any of the characters.
Really?
No.
I don't think Kara's that bad.
Well, here's the thing about Kara.
Hold on. I'm not done with stuff I like yet. Okay?
This is a
Calm
long
down.
list.
Calm down. There's good stuff about this
My
show.
list
It has
is much
potential.
shorter than yours.
I can't remember what I was going to say about it. Let me think. The scene in episode 2 where she was fighting robbers, I thought was really awesome. I just wanted to mention that. That scene in particular. It was 2 seconds.
I'll tell you what I like. They released a...
and one more thing, sorry. The plane sequence that they showed pretty much the entire scene in the trailer was really awesome.
See, they released a picture of Barry and Supergirl.
Hold on, you were going to say stuff you didn't like?
Yeah, but they released a picture of Flash and Supergirl standing next to each other, and it looks awesome.
Does it?
It looks really cool.
I haven't seen it.
That's the only time I've
Her
ever...
costume looks cool, too.
I
like the costume.
The only time I've ever liked her costume is in that picture.
Really?
Yes.
I think it's a classic costume. It looks good.
Here's what I don't like about Kara.
Here we go.
Wait.
Hold on, I'm sorry. One thing I thought was really funny was when they called it Kryptonese.
Okay, that was stupid.
That was super funny. I laughed my butt off at that part. In episode 1. Continue.
And I think the show is full of horrible actors.
Specifically, the guy who plays Martian Manhunter sucks.
He is horrible.
But we haven't seen him turn to Martian Manhunter. So
I've seen him. We both seen the video on YouTube.
We have, yeah.
And he looks awesome.
Martian Manhunter looked cool.
I wish he wasn't a butt.
The actor is kind of a butt.
Okay. A butt is a normal word that we're going to use on this podcast a lot, probably.
Yeah, to describe Sean.
What?
Oh, nothing. Keep going.
Okay, so Kara. Here's what I don't like about Kara.
Yes.
A main character trait of her, like a very primary character trait, is that she's a girl.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Which is stupid.
I think the first thing
that shouldn't be when you make a character, you should make the background, what the person is about, all her things, or him, and then gender should be a secondary thing.
I was about to say that.
That should be a secondary thing.
I agree.
But they put it at the forefront of the show that they advertise that kind of crap.
Yep.
That shouldn't be a thing they advertise. They should advertise a cool show, not a girl character. That's stupid.
When I was making my monk character, the reason I call him a monk character is the first thing I did. I'm talking about D&D, by the way. When I made my monk character, the first thing I wanted to do was be a monk. And then I kind of fleshed him out from there. I decided I want to be a human, all that kind of crap.
See, I feel like Oliver Queen and Barry, they could be women. Like, they would be exactly the same. But with Kara, I think...
Yeah, kind of.
I don't... Like, if you change her gender, she's a completely different person.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that's an important
I feel like
part of people, but...
it's basically the Supergirl show. I remember watching episode 1 and I was thinking, like, this, it's basically if Felicity became a superhero from Arrow. Because she's a lot like Felicity.
Yeah.
I feel like. And it's kind of annoying, actually.
I don't know if she's that bad of an actor.
I wouldn't call her a bad actor. I feel like she's just trying too hard to be, like funny. You know what I mean?
I don't know if that show's funny.
Like her attitude, like her gestures and stuff. What's the word? You know, like your, I don't know.
Wait, you're waving your arms around for no reason.
She's like, I can't remember what the word is called. Crap, what is it? I don't know. Never mind. Alright, what else? What are we going to now?
I feel like everyone thinks we're butts now that we hate Supergirl.
It sucks. I'm sorry.
I mean, you can't... I mean...
here's another thing
the
about
first 3
Supergirl.
episodes of Flash weren't that good.
Yeah, that's true. And we should have stuck with it.
Yeah, but
When does that
it
come
kind of
on?
just
Monday?
passed by and we're like, oh, bye.
If it comes on Netflix, I'll watch it. But then again,
I know we were talking about DC shows.
I haven't. Yeah, I was about to segue right into Jessica Jones because we haven't finished that yet either.
Oh, I was going to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And I really want to watch Jessica Jones because I really like David Tennant. I think he's really awesome, and I heard he was good in that show.
I have the whole thing... basically, Krista told me everything about it and what happens.
What, really?
Yeah.
Don't spoil it for
Like,
me.
I know exactly what happens.
Don't spoil it for me. Is David Tennant awesome? Did he do cool stuff? Okay, no, don't tell me.
I will say when
Don't say anything about it.
I wasn't
anything
gonna.
about it.
I was talking about episodes we have seen.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine.
But I will say from the 5 episodes that we've watched of it, I think Trish is really awesome.
Trisha?
Trish.
Oh, Trish. Yeah, Trish.
She's probably my favorite character
From Infamous?
from Infamous the Game.
Trish wasn't that cool in Infamous the Game.
She surprisingly has a very good American accent.
What, is she British?
She's British.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
She was in
That's good.
Transformers, the first one.
Oh, who did you play? Oh, yeah! I remember her.
By the way, we both...
Useless
We
human
both-
characters in Transformers movies.
Okay, we both hate the first Transformers. I mean, it's okay.
I don't have that many problems with it.
I mean, the problem with it is that it's the same movie every freaking time.
I remember watching the first one and I was really liking it.
That's because we were young and liked action scenes.
Like when they get like the cool like music going and it's super awesome. I love the soundtrack for that movie.
There's no debating that's one of the best soundtracks, probably in film.
Yeah, but we all know what the best soundtrack is, period. It's Life is Strange.
Oh, gosh. Okay, let's talk about Life is Strange.
We didn't even talk about the crossover that they're doing with Flash and Supergirl.
Whoa, well, I think
they're putting a good character, the Flash, on a lame show, Supergirl, and
putting the Flash on it makes me consider watching it.
Me too. Well, okay, that's probably what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but he's only going to be in one episode.
You know, it's probably they're trying to get more viewers to Flash. Isn't Supergirl doing super good?
Yeah.
That's stupid. Okay, I had a good segue into Life is Strange, and I just ruined it. Let's talk about Life is Strange. I love that game. So good. Amazing. Now we're talking about particularly the limited edition, and I want to take a second here to say that it's worth buying because, especially if you've been watching.
Please tell us why it's worth buying.
If you've been watching it on YouTube the whole time, you gotta go buy it because you're not giving them like money.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are watching the game on YouTube as opposed to actually playing it.
Yeah, everyone's watching Life is Strange on YouTube.
That's a game like you have to play because it has the decisions and
your
game would be different.
Why aren't you playing that, people? Play it.
Come on, people, play that game.
Play that game. I like that game.
But in all honesty, it's not really that.
And
good.
it comes with the limited edition comes with the freaking art book, the soundtrack. How
much does it cost?
It's like $40.
Oh, that's really good, actually.
And the original game, I got it for $15.
Oh crap!
So it's not that much money, but you get an art book, which I'm very excited about. I really want that art book, and the soundtrack, which is amazing. Best soundtrack of all time.
In games,
All time.
All time?
All time.
Like better than Star Wars, better than Superman, better than Jurassic Park.
I will say this: I listened to it.
All those were John Williams. I
listened to that soundtrack more than I listened to almost anything except Imagine Dragons and Nico Vega.
I will say this about Life is Strange. I'm not a big fan of it, but the fans,
They are passionate.
they are extremely passionate.
I consider myself one of the fans.
Like, man, they are like powerful people.
Yeah.
I
It's
feel
kind of like the Spider-Gwen fans. Like, there was so much fan art on the internet that they made a full series for that. That's why it's a series. It's because fan art, basically.
okay. Moving on from Life is Strange,
I really want to.
we're done with Life is Strange.
Right.
Deadpool.
Okay, yeah,
It's coming out this month in like
6 days.
6 days. It looks awesome.
It looks pretty good.
Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool.
It's playing Deadpool. I'm excited. I got a Deadpool drawing right over there. 2 Deadpool drawings actually, on my wall.
I see that.
I like Deadpool. I feel like we don't have much to talk about in this section because we're not super huge fans of Deadpool.
I mean, I hope he like breaks the fourth wall a lot.
I've read like 2 Deadpool comics. Not like 2 like singular comic books. I've read like 5, like a trade paperback, like 5 issues, and then I've read like.
Have I read that? I don't think I
It
have.
was like with a moon, and it was live.
Actually, I think I might.
It was okay. Some of the issues were good, and I read this series on that was specifically a digital series, only digital. I didn't read all of it because it was really long and it was super expensive to buy all of that, but it was really good when I read it. I really enjoyed it. It was really funny, and it was really cool. Like the graphics of like clicking pages, like stuff happened, like a movie kind of. It was really fun. I really liked that comic book. I don't know what it's called. I had Dracula in it. I don't know what it's called. It's really good.
Okay.
Those are my memories from Deadpool. It's that comic book, and I really like it. So.
And I like that they animated the eyes.
Oh yeah, in the movie that's good.
Eyes look really cool.
And everyone Spider-Man has that kind of eye too thing in the comic books.
But they're not going to put that in the movie.
They're not putting that in a movie.
That would look way weird in the movie.
Yeah, but with Deadpool you can do that kind of crap.
Yeah, because
It looks amazing.
I just hope he breaks the fourth wall like
It
all
doesn't.
the time.
I mean, it doesn't make any like sense for his eyes to move like that, but it's awesome.
Yeah, it makes
Like
no
his
sense.
mask like tight on his eyeballs. If it was like that,
He's taking off his mask in the trailer.
Anyway, what's the next topic? Hawkeye.
Okay, Anthony's obsessed with Hawkeye. Utterly obsessed.
So let's talk about this helmet that I made
Anthony made a Hawkeye helmet
out of cardboard.
because he wanted to.
It's a Hawkeye helmet from Classic Hawkeye because I think Hawkeye is amazing. First of all, let's get this off right now. He's the best superhero of all time ever created. 1964, Tales of Suspense number 57. I have the graphic novel from that Tales of Suspense that has Hawkeye in it. I don't have the original comic book because
Probably a lot of money.
The point is, Hawkeye is freaking awesome. I think what's really cool about him is he's got no powers, but he's able to be a badass still. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Matt Fraction David Aja run of Hawkeye, he's like the first thing is like, he's talking about how he is like a human basically, and that whole comic book is about what he's doing when he's not being an Avenger, and it's so good. Can we just talk about that comic book for a second?
I haven't finished it.
You need to finish it.
I don't think I'm going to.
I have the whole series.
I know you do.
I have an entire Hawkeye section of comic books. I don't know where it is, but you should read everything in there.
I'm not going to.
Not everything. Don't read Ultimate Hawkeye because that sucks.
I have already read that though.
Doesn't it suck?
It made no sense.
I hate that comic.
I feel like if we read the other Ultimate comics, it would make
And
sense.
I'm really disappointed. They give him like superhuman abilities.
No, they're not
They took-
superhuman abilities.
And that takes away everything that makes Hawkeye Hawkeye. He's a human. That's his whole thing.
I don't.
He practices
I
with the
wouldn't
bow
call-
and arrow for hours on end so he can become as good at it. Teaches people to practice your craft. And you'll get good at it and you can be on a team of Avengers with superheroes.
Oh, okay, that's what that shows him.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does. He's just the best superhero of all time.
My favorite superhero.
Nobody cares about your favorite superhero. Let's talk about
What the heck?
his decline into non-coolness. Okay, there are 2 things that make Hawkeye not cool. First of all, the Avengers movies,
I mean, he was awesome in Avengers too.
and the new Hawkeye comic book by some people. I don't know their names too. Jeff Lemire and Ramon Perez.
Anthony just looked at a poster behind him so he would know what they were.
So that let's talk about the comic book first. So, because I'll go off on the Avengers movies.
Oh dear.
The comic book. First of all, Matt Fraction and David Aja created 22 issues. Okay, David Tennant didn't create 22 issues. I'm sorry,
David Tennant.
David he didn't draw every issue, but Matt Fraction wrote 22 issues of Hawkeye, the comic book, and it was amazing. Okay, it's the best comic book of Hawkeye you're ever going to read in your entire life, and it's not going to get better than that.
I mean, I liked Blind Spot way better.
Unless they get Matt Fraction and David Aja back, you're not going to get a Hawkeye comic better than that series.
I like Hawkeye Blind Spot more.
Okay, yeah, that's a great series. Jim Can should be back on Hawkeye. I'll get to that in a second. But then they got Jeff Lemire and Ramon Perez to do the series. And I will admit, Ramon Perez did a good job on the art. I'll say that. He had like in current day, he does a different style. And then in flashbacks, he does a completely different style. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're not two different styles. They're two different mediums. Like one of them looks like the Matt Fraction David Aja run. The other one looks like watercolors, and that's really cool. And then when they introduced the future, he changed it a lot too. So there's 3 different styles working in one comic.
Introduced Future?
Yeah, when they...
Is this going to turn into like Age of Ultron, the comic book?
No. They just have a lot of like flash forwards.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Like Lost. Did Lost have flash forwards?
It had him, yeah.
Was that
They got tired of flashbacks and they went to flash forwards.
Was that weird thing where they all died and went to that place? Was that the flash forward part? Forward to flash forward.
I have no idea. I don't know if anyone knows.
Okay.
But they actually had flash forwards that you knew were flash forwards for sure. Like, I think it started in like the middle of the chapter.
Oh, yeah! Like when they flash forward to them off the island?
Yeah.
I remember that. Okay. Where was it? About Hawkeye? Oh, yeah, the series, it's not as good as the Matt Fraction run. And it really disappoints me. Here's the thing about Marvel. They got like 5 issues in. And then they thought it would be a good idea to reboot the series.
And why did they do that?
For no reason except because they want to freaking get my money. And I was going to buy it anyway. I was going to buy the next issue. But they decided to be stupid and reboot it. They seem to do that all the time. They did it with Spider-Gwen.
I think that's completely stupid.
Like 3 or 4 issues in it, or 5 issues, I don't remember. They had Spider-Gwen, they're going like very short, under 10 issues, and they rebooted. And Spider-Gwen's still good. Well, the latest issue was. But I still enjoy Spider-Gwen. Hawkeye, it's going down. It's really depressing.
What do you think are last year? Do they have like things for like best comic book of the year and stuff like that? Did Hawkeye come out last year?
Crap, when did Hawkeye end? I don't remember. It was delayed months.
Do you know like any... Oh yeah, we've also, since we're on comic books, we've also been reading Fables. Did you finish it?
No.
Oh, well, I read volume 1 of Fables.
Because I bought Fables, first of all, because we played the game. It was awesome. But I was going to talk about Saga, which you haven't read yet.
I have not read yet.
Because Saga is nominated. It won over Hawkeye. Like, Hawkeye and it were nominated. And Saga won Best Comic of the Year. And I read it. It was pretty good.
Well, I liked Fables.
It's alright.
Fables was, like, one of the issues they reveal stuff, and it's like, holy crap, they just did that.
Let's get back on topic talking about Hawkeye. Because, now let's talk about the Avengers for a second.
Okay. No. Oh, no.
First of all, the first Avengers movie, 2012, I was super pumped because Hawkeye was going to be awesome. And, I was happy with how he was using the movie at first.
And then he gets, like, brainwashed.
Upon reflection, he got brainwashed in the first 5 minutes.
And spent, like, most of the movie brainwashed.
And then at the end of the movie, he did some... At the end of the movie, he barely... First of all, he said nothing in that whole movie, pretty much. He had 2 cool lines. One of them was like, I see better from far away. And then the other one was like Thor was like, I've got a thing to settle with Loki. And then he was like, yeah, step in line, or something like that.
That was stupid.
It was okay. I'm trying to find stuff cool about it, okay? But he had some cool, like, action sequences in the Avengers, but that's pretty much it. So I was disappointed with that, first of all. He had no origin story. His whole origin story was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Come on! What is that all about? You can't even say he's from the circus?
That would be stupid.
Just have a little thing in there about the circus, okay? And
No.
be happy. A little thing.
No!
And then have, in the new movie, I hope Spider-Man is like, mentions his dog, and then I'll be happy.
That won't happen.
Okay, but now let's talk about Age of Ultron.
And we'll eventually get into Civil War as well.
Age of Ultron, it's a movie.
It's certainly a movie.
Hawkeye was in that movie. And he had a bigger role. Because Jeremy Renner was mad about it in the first one.
Yeah.
And then he had a bigger role, and they give him a family.
Talk in the honest trailers.
What kind of bullcrap is that?
In the honest trailers for Avengers 2, they were like,
I know, they made you care about your least favorite Avenger, okay? I know what it is, okay?
yeah.
I know what it is. I didn't care about any of that crap. I wanted... His family's stupid. He doesn't have that in the comic books. And it takes away who he is. Because Hawkeye, he's not good at stuff. He's bad at everything. That's his whole thing. He's a human. He's got problems.
Bad at everything?
He's bad at everything.
Is that his thing?
He screws up a lot. He's really unlucky. He's like Spider-Man. Except he's cooler than Spider-Man. Of course. It's just, they shouldn't have given him a family, and he was so boring. He was such a flat character in that movie. I was really disappointed. But, however...
I think he's the best, probably the best character in the movie.
The best scene in the entire movie, of the Avengers Age of Ultron movie,
I agree with you on this one.
was when he talked to Scarlet Witch and had a cool speech about coolness. Best part of the whole movie right there.
Mm-hmm.
Love that part.
That was an awesome scene.
That was the best scene in the movie.
You know, the Avengers 2 is a movie where I thought it was super awesome when I 1st saw it. Then upon reflection...
It's way too crowded. Some of the characters are boring.
It's just too, like, blockbuster film.
Yeah, it's blockbuster.
Like, compare that movie to The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight, you know, it is still an action movie, but it makes you, like, think. It makes you, like, it has good performances.
I don't think the action sequences were that great in The Dark Knight.
You know, that movie, they broke one of the most expensive cameras in the world.
Really?
Yeah, it was a $100,000 camera that they broke
Huh.
on set, and they had to pay for it.
That's interesting.
But yet that still movie is, like, super successful.
I guess they paid for that. They had enough to pay for it.
I think there was only, like, 4 cameras like that in the world.
Really?
And they broke one.
Crap, that sucks.
I think it was 4.
Anyway, Hawkeye, The Avengers 2, he sucked in that movie. But there are a few things you can do to fix Hawkeye. Alright? Let's go. How to fix Hawkeye. Alright? It's like the Screen Junkies thing. You seen those videos?
No, I haven't.
It's like he's like, how to fix stuff. It's really funny.
Maybe I have.
The point is, I'm doing one on Hawkeye. Hawkeye, there's ways to fix it. Okay, let's talk about comic books first. How do you fix them in the comic books? There are 2 solutions.
Do you want me to answer?
You want to guess what they are?
Sure.
Okay.
I have no idea.
There are 2 simple solutions. Okay, I'll tell you. The 2 simple solutions are bring back good people.
What? Oh, okay.
The first solution, bring back David Aja and Matt Fraction. You know, don't even bring back David Aja. He takes forever to tell stuff. Bring back Matt Fraction. Okay, you can keep Ramon Perez. If you can bring David
You keep wanting to call him David Tennant.
I do want to call him David Tennant. If you can bring back David Aja and he gets it done on time, bring him back. But if you can't, bring back Ramon Perez and Matt Fraction and have them work together.
Okay. What's
okay,
second?
That's the first option. Second option, freaking get Jim McCann back on there.
Jim McCann? But I thought you just said bring Matt Fraction back.
If you can't bring him back, because if he doesn't want, I feel like Matt Fraction's way too busy. He does a bunch of crap.
Jim McCann doesn't do anything.
And if he doesn't want to do it, get Jim McCann.
Jim McCann wrote Hawkeye Blind Spot.
Hawkeye Mockingbird, Hawkeye...
I don't like Hawkeye Mockingbird.
I love that comic. He wrote Widowmaker.
I haven't read that.
He wrote New Avengers, The Reunion, which I don't really like. But he knows how to write Hawkeye, I feel like. Blind Spot was really good. I enjoyed that series.
I feel like people are going to think we're talking about the show, Blind Spot.
Oh, Hawkeye Blind Spot.
I just connected that.
It's a comic series. I have been watching Blind Spot, though. I'm on the mid-season finale. Did it come on yet? I missed it, I think. Crap.
Well, I missed
Is it February right now?
Yeah, it's February 6th.
I think it comes out February 29th. Or maybe it came out January 29th.
Anyway, back on topic.
Because I want to watch Ashley Johnson. So you can fix it by getting better writers. In the movies, there's one thing you gotta do. Fix Hawkeye.
Let me guess. Recast him.
Hey, that's a good idea, actually. Okay, now there's 2 solutions of how you can fix Hawkeye.
Is the other one...
Don't say. Let's go with Sean's idea. Let's run with his idea for a minute here. You can fix Hawkeye by recasting him. Take him out of the movies.
Who would be good for Hawkeye?
Take him out of the movies.
Who would you cast as Hawkeye?
Cast Aaron Paul as Hawkeye.
Aaron Paul?
Yes.
Okay.
And don't make him a superhero. You know what? If Aaron Paul doesn't even wear the suit of Hawkeye, I'll be happy. Because that means that he's going to be in Matt Fraction's run of Hawkeye. What I'm saying, make Matt Fraction's run a Netflix series with Aaron Paul as Hawkeye. I don't know who can play Kate, but get someone to play Kate.
Then that would like ruin Marvel's, plans. Like they'd never give Hawkeye to the TV people.
But Netflix.
They wouldn't do that.
Why?
The TV people like Netflix are still like Daredevil's not going to be in Avengers or anything.
Oh yeah, I don't care. Hawkeye. If Aaron Paul Hawkeye isn't in the Avengers, I could care less. And in fact, I don't want him to be in the Avengers if he's in a Netflix series. Okay, that's one way you can fix Hawkeye. The second reason is keep him in the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and what you got to do is in Civil War,
Oh,
You know, you don't got Goliath,
okay.
so you kill off Hawkeye's entire family. Kill them off.
Let's talk about Civil War.
I'm not done yet.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
transitioning into that. So you kill off his whole family, and that leaves, first of all, gives a turning point in Civil War that Goliath can't do because he's not in the movies. But it gives Hawkeye, it makes him way cooler.
Because Goliath dies in the comic book.
No spoilers, by the way, if you haven't read it, read it.
It's very good.
Are we gonna have like a spoiler section at the beginning of this? Like,
I feel like we
what
should
we're
put a
gonna
spoiler alert. Like, yeah, we're spoiling this, and this.
What have we spoiled so far?
A couple things.
Hawkeye kills whole family off and makes him cool again. He will be traumatized. You know what? Have Hawkeye be in the house with his family, and then have a huge explosion like of the entire house, and like Hawkeye's the only one that survives.
How does the only one who survives?
I don't know. Point is, he's the only one that survives. Okay, they'll figure it out. And he's the only one that
No,
survives.
if they don't,
Except,
they have to kill a superhero. If they're going to replace Goliath, they have to kill a superhero.
okay, point is, they kill his whole family off. And Hawkeye, he's not unaffected. In fact, he's deathly wounded. Hawkeye becomes deaf in the explosion. Because that's one of his cool traits. He's deaf.
Hawkeye is deaf.
Hawkeye is disabled, and he's still able to be a badass superhero.
An inspiration to us all.
He's an inspiration to us all. Hawkeye issue 19.
Is that an actual thing?
Yes.
An inspiration to us all?
No, that's my freshman David House run. 19 is when he was deaf.
Oh, okay.
I think it was 19. Pretty sure it was 19. And it was really awesome. And so make him deaf, make him cooler, and that's how you fix Hawkeye.
What happened to the transition to Civil War?
Oh, and that would be a turning point for Civil War, the movie, which is coming out in May. What's the month? February.
Okay, well,
So like 3 months?
Civil War. We both like the comic book a lot.
Yeah, it's a good comic book.
It's a great comic book.
Wasn't it your favorite comic book before you read Watchmen?
What?
Before you read Watchmen, was that your favorite comic book?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Is Watchmen still your favorite comic book?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Watchmen a lot.
I don't know how I feel about Watchmen. It's kind of boring to me.
Really?
Honestly. So.
Anyway,
I
Civil
forgot
War.
to tell you about The Death of Spider-Man. Have you read that yet?
Nope.
Super good. Read it.
You told me about it.
Really good.
Okay, so Civil War the movie. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be a very good movie, but it's not gonna be Civil War. Like, it has to be a war of superheroes, not just like one Avengers team versus another Avengers team.
It's not much of a war as it is a debate.
Okay, yeah.
Superheroes switching sides all over the place.
But they also have like scenes that are like straight on war. Like when Goliath dies, that battle,
That's a war.
that's a war.
And they had Android Thor.
They shouldn't have that.
No, yeah, don't have that.
I mean, I would like it, but it wouldn't
That's
make any
too-
sense, and
that's
it'd be too
Too comic booky.
yeah.
You can't
And
just have Android show up.
and I tell you what I really liked
Except
about
in
the
aliens.
what I really liked about the comic book is Fantastic Four.
Mhm.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
Like Susan and Reed, like
Yeah. And Thing was like sad. He was like by himself.
oh yeah, and Johnny got like beat up,
Oh yeah, he got beat up at the beginning.
but they can't do that,
Yeah.
and we all know why.
Let's move on from there. And they can't bring in the X-Men either, which I don't know their story yet.
Yeah, they're not really.
Well, I'm sure they had a big part in it, but I didn't read those comic books.
Well, in the base Civil War comic, they're just like
Hey, you remember on No Ordinary Family when JJ was reading that Wolverine comic and it was Civil
Yeah.
War? That was cool.
okay.
It's kind of random, but I like that.
Northern
That was a good
Family is a show that we used to
I
watch.
haven't watched it in a long time. I wonder if it holds up.
It got canceled after one
I
season.
might watch it. No, I want to wait. I won't watch it yet. It's like the Amazing Spider-Man. I gotta wait to see it again because it's so good.
I don't think anyone liked that show.
Yeah, that's probably why it got canceled.
I liked it.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Civil War?
Civil War the movie.
It's probably not gonna be that good.
I mean, I'm really glad the Russo brothers are on it, but
Yeah.
it's
Apparently, I heard Spider-Man's not gonna be in it until the middle.
no.
That's what I heard.
They need to have Spider-Man reveal his secret identity.
And I think
That would be so cool.
what's sad about that is
We don't even care.
we don't even care because he's not Spider-Man. He's gonna be Spider-Man for one movie, and he's gonna reveal his secret identity. That's why.
So you want Andrew
I want
Garfield
freaking
back?
Andrew Garfield back. What's wrong with that? Andrew Garfield's the best person to play Spider-Man. I'm trying to think who plays Spider-Man in my cartoons. He's probably the best person to play Spider-Man of all time.
You had Neil Patrick Harris play him in one time.
That was a good show. Who played him in Spectacular Spider-Man?
I don't know.
Dang, that was a good show.
That was a very good show.
That was my favorite Spider-Man cartoon. Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah, I agree.
You like that one too?
I liked it a lot.
I feel like a lot of people would pick that the Spider-Man cartoon with David Hayter, Spider-Man.
David Hayter's played Spider-Man?
Yeah, we talked about this before.
In Ultimate Spider-Man?
No. You know what I'm
I don't think he played Spider-Man.
He did play Spider-Man. I proved it to you a while ago.
The 2000-something one?
No, it was 1990.
1990? That was a good one, too.
Remember that one? When it was like Radioactive Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Okay, let's not sing the theme song.
Too late.
I would like to say I know the entire original theme song to Spider-Man.
Very good.
The old one that sucked. That's like Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that theme song.
Yeah, but I know all of it. Anyway, yeah, he did pretty good, David Hayter, I guess.
David Hayter's a badass.
I don't really like when Piers Cox did it, I'll be honest. I like it better when he's a kid.
Like a high school kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm sad he graduated, but, Andrew Garfield's pretty old.
He's graduated like twice now in the
both
movies.
Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 could have been so good. I'm so disappointed.
Okay, so that was our last topic.
Oh, yeah. That was good. Good podcast.
Thanks for listening to the podcast of Stuff and Things.
Mostly,
You have listened to us talking about stuff and things.
Yep. I
hope you enjoyed.
Yeah. How are we going to end this? Anything cool you got to say?
I'm Sean Parenti.
This is a horrible ending.
I'm Sean Parenti. That's Anthony Parenti. And
this ending sucks.
Let's think of an ending right now.
Let's just end it.
Let's just end it.
With a high five.
Let's end it with a high five right now.